An interesting side effect of plug-in renderers such as Arnold is that they sometimes enable a kind of weird level of compatibility between host applications. For example, we can take the procedural shaders or textures from one program, such as Maya, and use those in another program, such as 3ds Max. And this opens up some possibilities that we might not have otherwise. For example, Maya's snow texture, which applies different colors depending upon the slope of a terrain, does not exist in any form in 3ds Max. We can use the Maya textures inside of 3ds Max using Arnold as a bridge, but there are some limitations. There's no user interface in 3ds Max to support these particular textures or shaders. So some things won't work, but the simple example of snow will work just fine. If you have Maya 2018 with Arnold 5 installed, then you can use those procedural textures inside of 3ds Max 2018 with Arnold 5. We can just grab the needed files from the current installation of M2A, which is Maya to Arnold, and that's found on the system drive in a folder called Solid Angle, then a subfolder M2A Deploy 2018 Shaders. And there are two files, M2A shaders.dll and .mtd. If you don't have Maya 2018 with Arnold 5 installed, I've provided these files in the exercise files for this course. So here they are in exercise files, downloads, Arnold 5 shaders for Maya 2018. These files are freely available from solidangle.com as part of the Arnold 5 installation for Maya 2018. I've just provided them here as a convenience so you don't have to bother downloading them yourself. So let's take those two files and copy them. And then go over to the Program Files directory on your system drive. And inside there, you'll see Autodesk, 3ds Max 2018, Plugins, Max2A. And inside Max2A, we want to paste in those two files. Right-click and paste. And because we're accessing the system folders, you may need to click through some user account control prompts in Windows and/or provide a password. I'm an administrator on this machine, so I can just click on Continue. Once those files are installed, then you can launch 3ds Max. In 3ds Max, I've got a simple procedural terrain using a noise displacement. And we can apply a realistic snow effect here, so the snow will collect on the flat areas of the ground, but won't stick to the steep sides of the mountains. Open up the material editor. I've got a material already assigned to the terrain. Let's also open up the Active Shade window. So click Active Shade. With Active Shade running, we can create the Maya snow texture. It will be found in the Material Map browser under Maps, Arnold, M2A Shaders. And you'll see there are quite a lot of them. And once again, they won't all work, but a simple one like snow will work just fine. And it's going to be called Maya Snow. Here it is. Drag it over and connect it to the base color of the terrain. And it turns red. Double-click on the snow node, and we've got the threshold. Let's adjust that. Bring that down. And once we enter into a negative value, then it starts to do what we expect. We see snow on the flat areas. I'll bring the threshold down even farther. Let's make it negative 0.5. And of course, we can make this prettier by adjusting the surface color. Bring that saturation down and the hue to a little bit of an orange, and then bring the value down as well. Okay, we've got the snow applied as the base color of a material, and that's a simple application. If we were using this in production, we would probably use the snow as a mask between two different materials. And that's how to use the Maya procedural textures in Arnold in 3ds Max.